like a broken record at this point, but my day does not start off right if I haven't gotten some kind of movement in. My perspective for working out and having daily movement has really evolved into something that's really beautiful and really special to me. Instead of moving my body and working out because I hate it or because I don't like how I look, it's coming from a place of love, and I'm working out because I love myself and because I'm giving my body exactly what it needs. And lately I've been getting more consistent with my workout. By lately I mean this year I've been like the most consistent with staying active. It has allowed me to be confident as well as, feel more comfortable in my own skin. And you obviously cannot forget about the positive effects that daily movement has on your mental health. I have to say, moving my body, getting active, if not every day, at least every other day, is one of the main things that helps me remain grounded. This portion of today's video is sponsored by Billy. So for the longest, I didn't really consider like body care to be self-care. When I was younger, I kind of just showered and I cleansed my body because I had to, because like I didn't want to stink, or I would shave because I was supposed to, and like women were supposed to shave. But now I feel that body care is definitely a large part of my ritual, and I've begun to really romanticize like taking showers, shaving, cleansing my body with things that are good for the planet and that are good for me as well. And when it comes to shaving, it's not because society tells me that I need to. It's because I genuinely feel good. I feel my best and I feel like myself when I do shave and when my skin is super smooth. I have very sensitive skin, so I always make sure that the razors that I'm using are of great quality. Lately, I've been using Billy, and it does not irritate my sensitive skin at all. My skin is super smooth after shaving. There is a ton of space between the blades to help with clogging. The magnetic holder not only keeps your razor safe and dry, but it's also like really hella cute in the shower. Outside of Billy's like amazing branding, I absolutely love that they are super inclusive when it comes to body hair. Body hair is like a really normal thing, but you wouldn't know that if you adhere to America's or society's standards of what women should look like or what women should be doing. And I love that Billy advocates for body hair or shaving or whatever the best version of you looks like. Billy is super affordable and half the price of drugstore razors. Shipping is free always and forever. And there's also no pink tax whatsoever when you shop with Billy. If you're interested in trying Billy, you can use my code plntbasedprincess to save 10% off of your order. Thank you so much, Billy, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Speaking positive affirmations is something that I've begun to reiterate back into my life once again. I've noticed lately I have been talking down on myself so much, and that does nothing but add fuel to a negative mindset, and it really disintegrates self-worth. So I really had to start thinking about like my inner child and understanding that when I'm speaking negatively to myself, I'm really talking to her. I'm really talking to little Ree, and I would never talk to her like that. I wouldn't. Try speaking nicely to yourself, just being nice to yourself, and watch your life begin to transform. Eating whole foods that's going to nourish me. I kind of fell in a cycle recently of, being lazy, being unprepared, and eating processed foods. The foods that we put inside our body will surely manifest, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual. Eating foods that will nourish me, allow me to get creative in the kitchen, really, really does keep me grounded and is a large part of my wellness routine. Journaling has been such a large part of my journey for a really long time now. I typically just do a brain dump. It's the time of the day where I can just spend some time with me, really acknowledging and understanding what's on my mind, how I'm feeling, and just checking in with myself. It keeps me aware of my thoughts, my intentions, my actions, and it really just allows me to release any thoughts or feelings that I may have. The most important relationship that you'll ever have is the one with yourself. And journaling really allows me to heal that relationship. Reading is my shit. I feel like when I first got back into reading, I kind of was reading a lot of self-help books and I was just trying to find the answers on, like, in a sense, fix myself. But here lately, I've really been getting back into reading fiction books and just reading just to be reading, like for the fun of it. I still do read self-development books, but I kind of like switch it up now. I read biographies, fiction. If the book looks interesting to me, I will read it. I love listening to music. Music is such a healing aspect of my journey, and it always has been back when I wasn't even aware of it. I literally have to have some form of music in my life every single day. Something else that keeps me really grounded is just staying in the moment, like really trying to be present, whether it be through working out, journaling, meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, watering or repotting my plants, or spending time with my family. Even though I live an intentional life, I really look for those moments in every day where I can really be present and hone in on the only moment that matters, which is right now. Those are some of the rituals that allow me to stay grounded, allow me to continue to become the person that I'm meant to be, continue evolving, and just be the best version of myself. I would love to know some of the rituals that you include in your daily, weekly routine that allow you to stay grounded. Let me know. Thank you again, Billy, for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check them out and use my link in the description box below along with my code to receive 10% off of the starter kit and the whipped shave cream.